What's up, everyone? My name's Corey Foster, and with me today I have Drew Shishley, and today we're going to get into a little bit of video game news. First thing we're going to discuss is some PlayStation 5, I guess you would call them rumors, are already coming out from a few game developers. One in particular is a former Criterion tech director, and he claims that the PlayStation 5 will let developers build far more dynamic and interactive worlds. So, I mean, we're obviously going to start getting these rumors, but, is it a shock to you that we're getting them this soon?
It's been, 2.5 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, just because it doesn't take long for rumors to actually, start popping up and from, a dev like that, or
Yeah.
Criterion. I mean, I feel like Criterion is, pretty established with, I don't know, pushing boundaries and stuff like that for games.
Well, I know in Carbon, a lot of Carbon was them pushing tech, because I think Carbon was their first 360 release, wasn't Carbon the first?
I think so.
But he goes on to say, next generation of consoles will let devs build far more dynamic, interactive, and believable worlds.
I mean, honestly,
and he goes on and talks about physics engines, but it's to be expected.
Right, it makes sense. Why would we not have more dynamic worlds? And it'll be interesting to see what they do with the VR, though, and how far they'll incorporate that into the PS5.
Okay, so they're making a big push with VR for PlayStation 4.
Right.
So with PlayStation 5, do you think that they need to bundle VR with it, from the get-go?
I mean, it'd be smart to, at least have the option, have a bundle with VR and not, I guess.
Well, by then, I think VR would come down in price, so a bundle would make maybe more sense, because, if you bundle VR with a PS4 right now, you're looking at maybe, conservatively, you're looking at maybe $600, and then, pessimistically, you're looking at maybe up to $800 to $900. But, maybe by the time PS5 comes out, they can do maybe, a $500 bundle.
Yeah, because at that point, it'll almost be the same concept as having the Kinect and the Xbox, wherever that happened, as a bundle.
Yeah, definitely.
So.
I mean, what do you think PS5... We're both Xbox gamers right now.
Right.
More or less. What does PlayStation 5 need other than games to get you to jump on board?
Honestly, I mean, not that much. The exclusive are a big part for me, and it's not like I'm against buying a PlayStation at all. And then,
well, you have to connect with exclusives. I mean, you have to.
Yeah.
Or otherwise,
it's that's why I would buy a PlayStation over an Xbox or Xbox over PlayStation for the exclusives.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it'd almost be depending on what kind of lineup they have.
Yeah.
Also, it could also be the VR. Maybe at that point I'll be really interested in getting the type of VR, and if I like the PlayStation one more, then whatever the what was it called for Xbox?
It's
or the Microsoft thing.
It's HoloLens, but they've said that it's not for gaming applications, which is disappointing.
I don't know if they will even do something for Xbox with VR along the same lines as what PlayStation is.
Yeah, I think PlayStation... Who knows what Nintendo's going to do, but I really think PlayStation is the big push with VR, because I was hoping Xbox would jump in, but the more and more they're talking about HoloLens, the more it sounds like they don't want to go that route with games, but because they've come out and said, the Halo tech demo they've done, that they came out and said this is just a tech demo. We don't really have any
intentions.
Yeah, we don't have intentions to bring this into games, but personally, I think they don't need to have 4K. You got to have 4K streaming though, and I've been big on that train for a while. But you're gonna have to have every game needs to run 1080p. hopefully every game 1080p,
I mean,
60 frames a second.
Yeah, by the time it comes out, I'm hoping technology like that will be as easily accessible as not like 720p and.
I think 4K is a little too. I think that's asking for too much. You're not going to get 4K on next gen, at least unless these consoles are priced, a lot higher and tech really comes down. But I just don't like most like nicely built PCs can't even run 4K games.
Right. I mean, I'd say it's possible. We still got a while till it actually comes out, so.
Well, we'll see. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird that people are already looking at the PS5 already, but no surprise.
Yeah.